2023 is already shaping up to be quite the year for photography, but let's go over everything you need to know about to stay up to date that happened in January 2023 in the world of photography. Let's start by talking about some of the products that came out in January. Now, right towards the beginning of January, the Panasonic S5 II was announced. We've had our hands on that camera. We've got a full review on the channel. You can also check out the camera by checking out the link down in the description. But let me tell you, that camera is something else, and Panasonic have really nailed it with that particular camera. It really feels like they took everything that people didn't like, or people wanted to change, or people wanted added in about previous Panasonic full-frame cameras, and they've added it in here. This feels like the culmination of everything they've been building towards since they first released the S1. And I loved it. It is one of the first cameras that I've properly thought about switching to. Full review linked down in the description so you can check that out. Might even be in the comments just to make it even easier. Now, along with the new camera, there was also a new lens, the 14 to 28mm f4 to 5.6, which is a nice kind of versatile lens, especially if you shoot video. That's gonna be really handy for all kinds of different things. And speaking of new lenses, Sony also released the new 20 to 70 f4G lens. Now, this is a great all-rounder. It's a good alternative to a 24 to 70. It's very, very small, very lightweight, and it's a little bit wider on the wide end. 20mm might not sound that much wider than 24, but it actually does make quite a bit of difference, and it opens up the kinds of things that you can do with that lens. We also saw a new lens from Sigma, the 60 to 600mm f4.5 to 6.3. This is the first 10 times zoom that they've made for mirrorless cameras. So in this case, you can get this for Sony E-mount. To be honest with you, I cannot wait to get my hands on that lens because I really enjoy using Sigma lenses, and that is an extremely versatile focal range to play around with, especially if you shoot wildlife or sport. That's going to be really nice. We also saw new Neo and EOS lights from Rotolight. Great options, again, whether you shoot video or photo. We had all kinds of different videos across the channel. We had a Canon printer review. That was particularly interesting. We've been wanting to branch out to review all kinds of different equipment, not just the cameras and lenses. And it's the first time I've reviewed a printer like that. So a really interesting product to look at. And we had a whole host of Tutorial Tuesdays, wide angle composition tips, f4 lenses, all kinds of stuff, editing stuff. You can check all of these out on the channel, and of course, all of those new products are over on parkcameras.com. In terms of other news, Fujifilm have released a big firmware update for the X-H2S, which really targets autofocus, and specifically things like the AI for subject detection and the algorithm for tracking subjects. So that'll be music to the ears of any X-H2S owners. Otherwise, if you're looking for inspiration on what to shoot at the moment, there's the green comet, which is actually visible to the naked eye at the moment at night if you're in a nice dark area, and it presents a really interesting opportunity to capture something a little bit different in the night sky. We've done a few videos on how to capture the stars and how to capture like a night sky landscape, but this is something a little bit different. I'm feeling a lot more inspired, what with the sun being out a lot more, what with there being nicer weather, nicer light, not just rain, not just mud. So I'm excited to actually head out and take photos again. I'd love to hear what you're gonna be shooting over the next month. Let me know down in the comments if you've got anything planned, if you've got any thoughts, or if you're just looking forward to some of those nicer sunsets and not just constant overcast skies. Links to all of the products we've been talking about will be down in the description, along with videos that we've been talking about as well. You can check everything out down there. I might even put some stuff in the comments just to make things a little bit easier. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can check out all the new content we've got coming, and we've got some cool stuff coming. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.